everyone, my soon-to-be mamas and papas, if the dads are watching this. I wanted to start kind of a pregnancy video diary. This mostly for myself, but I do know that there's some mamas out there who are sharing the same journey as me right now, specifically right now, because February was a busy month. Because I know a lot of people who are due this around the same time as me. You know, at least 5 people who are due around November and maybe one in December, so it's a little crazy. But I wanted to start filming this mostly for myself, just because I love looking back on old videos, and I figured instead of just taking pictures of my pregnancy, I kind of want to document my pregnancy. I'm doing this monthly, just maybe once a month, give you guys an update on my symptoms, the necessities you need to know as a first-time mama, pregnant, soon-to-be mama, pregnant mama. Yeah, I'll give you guys an update. This is me at I'm almost 25 weeks. Tomorrow I'm 25 weeks. Ooh, this baby is growing. Now, me and Jerome went on vacation for 3 weeks. We went to New York for 2 and then Winnipeg for 5, almost 6 days. We just got back today actually. And my stomach in the last few weeks has just popped. It might have been all the food I was eating on vacation. This baby has grown so much. Just give you guys an update on my symptoms this month. I have been feeling really good. I get really tired and I'm still really fatigued. I haven't been to the gym obviously since while I've been on vacation, but physically I feel really good because I feel healthy. And I could tell you guys my pre-pregnancy weight was 138, and in the first trimester I had lost about 6 pounds. I went down to 132 and then slowly been getting back up. So I now weigh currently, at least the last time I checked, which was just a few days ago, I weigh 142. So technically maybe I gained about, I guess you could say either I gained 10 pounds or I gained 4 pounds. I haven't really gained much. I actually think my legs have gotten smaller because I haven't been eating just the same amount of protein I used to pre-pregnancy, and eating meat in this pregnancy has been really hard for me. I'm not super craving it all the time, only recently. My symptoms, I do get migraines here and there, and it mostly happens when I don't get enough sleep. I used to have those wakes where between 5 and 7 or 8 I'll be awake, and usually those kind of mornings is when I have a headache the whole day, almost the whole day. Migraines very regularly. Pre-pregnancy I always did, and that was if I overslept, if I didn't sleep enough, when I was getting my period. And I think I noticed it too right now. I get migraines around the times that I'm supposed to be getting my period, because obviously I don't get my period right now. What day is it? Yeah, technically if I wasn't pregnant, I'd be getting my period in the next few days, and that's usually when I get migraines. I haven't really been craving anything specific. I do love my Filipino food, but after going home to Winnipeg, I had Filipino food every single day. I think I can have a break. I need other food. I do crave a lot of sweets, which is really bad. I only crave a lot of like ice cream, chocolate, just sugary things. I have to start limiting myself to that. After going on that trip to New York, I am proud of myself because I didn't realize how capable my body was until that trip, because New York was so humid, extremely humid. I would never go back there in the summer again because it was just so hard on my body with all the walking we were doing, all the stairs we had to go up and down for the subways. It was rough. But it was still good, because then I realized I can actually do this. I'm amazed at my body. And one thing I did realize, I've only taken 2-3 classes in the last maybe month and a half, dance classes. And one thing that I am really proud of myself, and being pregnant has been so helpful with pacing myself. I always bring my little stool with me, and I'll have my water, and maybe in between class I'll have to take a seat. That's something that I really learned, especially in this trimester, in the last few weeks of just taking classes that I took. I know in the long run, once this baby's out and I go back into dancing a little bit more again, I know how to pace myself in class, so I'm really proud of that. Travel necessities. I'm gonna just share with you guys the things that I actually use almost literally every day while I was walking. If you're ever gonna go on a trip, that requires a lot of walking. So New York is one of them. You walk everywhere, okay? Literally everywhere. If you're not a walker, you're not gonna like New York. I didn't have a water bottle, and this is just for any kind of trip, especially if you're pregnant. We bought this one at Target, and I think this is a major necessity, is to have a steel water bottle, one where ice can hold up for hours, because this was my saving grace. Ice in here can last almost up to 24 hours. This was really helpful. All I needed to do was anywhere I would go to a store that had a machine, I would just fill it with water and ice, and I'd usually fill the ice up. But this, you need this on any trip you go to, any dance class you take. You need your water bottle, and you need a steel water bottle with a good handle, because I carried this everywhere. Sometimes I didn't want it in my bag. I didn't mind just holding it because it was just easy access, right? Ideally, I wish it had a straw. I was looking for one that had a straw, but it is what it is. Like, I'm happy about it, and it's really cute. Other thing was this. Shout out to whoever left this at the studio. We waited like over 3 weeks for you to pick this up, and you never did. And I don't know who you are, but if you ever want it back, just like let us know. Jerome brought this electric fan. It's a really strong fan, so this was also very helpful in the heat. Whenever you're waiting around for a bus, a subway, you're waiting in line and you're sweating, you need this. It has a little folding thing, and have it on the table, turn it on, whatever. This is a belly strap that one of my girlfriends lent to me. She just had her second baby, but this has been so helpful. I actually planned on bringing a bunch of dresses because I knew I wanted to wear this. And I wore it under some of my jeans. I wore it under the dresses that were flowy, but basically it just supports the underbelly and the back. So I can kind of show you. I'm gonna give this back to her, obviously, when I'm done, but it was so helpful for me with all the walking we did. It was so helpful for me when I took a dance class. I just felt so supported. And I think she got this from her physio, but honestly, you could get these on Amazon. But she was so kind enough to just let me borrow. So you kind of just put it on like this, put it under the belly, and then you can adjust it to how tight or loose you need it. But I would pull my belly up, and then I just feel supported, and like walking up the stairs was so helpful. The only thing that sucks about it is sitting down. I would wear it everywhere we go, but when I sat down, I always had to unstrap because it was too tight, and for some reason I feel like the baby would be uncomfortable because it's not covering the baby, it's just under, but I feel like I would feel its little foot kick me, like, move, take this off. Didn't like it. But this, wherever you go, if you're gonna be doing a lot of walking, if you're gonna be even exercising, it's so helpful. I'll never not dance with this on. It has been so helpful. So thank you so much, Nessa, for letting me borrow this. I'm gonna give it back to you once this baby's done. Last but not least is this chair. Every freaking person needs this. Doesn't matter whether you're pregnant or not, you need one of these, okay? This is from Amazon, and this fit in all our bags. Every time we were just waiting around, if you're waiting in a long line, all you have to do is open it, and it's a stool. Everywhere we went, if we were just waiting, if there were no seats on the subway, I would take it out and sit on it. This was on Amazon. I don't know how much you got it for. I'm pretty sure it's less than $30. I put this on my Instagram story, and so many people were like, what the fudge? I didn't know that was a thing. It has a small strap. You can even wear it like a bag or like a purse, whatever, if that's your bag. But this was so helpful. That is just definitely what I needed on the whole trip. Jerome just had all the gadgets prepared. So yeah, if you're ever traveling, these are the things that you definitely need. You need a chair, a good chair, portable. You need a fan. You need a belly strap. And you need a steel water bottle. That's really all I wanted to share with you guys, because if you plan on traveling, just know that these were helping me every single day. I hope it's able to help you. Other than that, I'm feeling really good in this pregnancy so far. 25 weeks tomorrow, which is just a little over 6 months. Super excited to do my next update, see how big my belly is getting, because 5 weeks ago my belly was much smaller than this. The baby has been moving non-stop. The only thing that I would say that I do struggle with so far in this pregnancy is the constant anxiety and fear of just, I don't know, when you're pregnant, what is that music outside? When you're pregnant, you just have always these like irrational fears that something's wrong if you don't feel your baby move, or you're eating something bad. It's just like, I feel so bad all the time, and I know it's just something that it's just hard to get over. I'm not super emotional, but I have my days where I will cry for no reason. But yeah, that's the only thing that I'm struggling with. I'm trying to not. And also because everything that shows up on my TikTok is stuff about infant loss sometimes. Like, it's all the good baby stuff, but it's also all the bad baby stuff too, like the sad baby stuff too. I have to definitely limit myself on social media, or at least TikTok, just so I'm not always scared. And I don't, I know some people who can get diagnosed with prenatal anxiety or depression, and I don't want it to get to that point, but I am a worrywart. I've been a worrywart my whole life. I always think of worst case scenario, and I don't want to do that. That's definitely something I'm struggling with, and I'm trying to not let bug me so much. Hopefully that gets better, but other than that, I'm really good, and I'm super excited to send you guys the next update, and stay tuned for the next part of the New York vlog. I also want to start doing weekly vlogs just on our channel. We do have a routine. Our summer program at our studio is happening. So there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be changing. Jerome's going to start working on our nursery. So there's so many things that I want to start really documenting. If you want to be part of it, just subscribe. And see you guys in my next bump date in a month. Bye.